Hi, my name is Martin Orlando. Welcome to my hobby YouTube channel. Today I have the top 24 songs of 2009. This was the first year I started purchasing iTunes. In December 2009, I purchased an iMac computer and started buying digital singles on Apple iTunes. Also, country music ruled the charts in 2009. At number 24, we have Taylor Swift and her second album, Fearless. The song You Belong to Me came later, but the song White Horse is number 24 for 2009. This is her album Fearless. 5 big hit songs from this album. At number 23, we have Kenny Chesney. And Down the Road was the name of this song for 23, not that one. There it is, Down the Road with Mac McAnally. That was number 23 for 2009. And that's from Kenny Chesney's album Lucky Old Son. At number 22, we have Chris Young. And his first top 20 hit on my countdown. Song Getting You Home, and that was a single song. That's Chris Young at number 22, Getting You Home. At number 21, we have the Zac Brown Band. From their album Foundation, we have the song Whatever It Is. And that's number 21 for 2009. At number 20, Colbie Caillat. And the song Fallen for You. There it is. This is from her album Breakthrough. And that's number 20, Colbie Caillat and Fallen for You. Number 19 was Tim McGraw from his CD, Let It Go, the song Nothing to Die For. And that was the 8th song on here. And that's Tim McGraw, Nothing to Die For. Number 19 for 2009. Number 18 went to George Strait and that song River of Love. This was #1 for 3 weeks in January. That's why it became a song in 2009. And in 2008, it was number 21. It was making its way up the chart. And that's George Strait and River of Love, song number 18 for 2009. Number 17, we got Taylor Swift. And from her album Fearless, the song 15 was number 17 for 2009. At number 16 went to the group U2. And this was the first digital song of U2's I purchased. Let's see, I think it was from this album here, No Line on the Horizon. And the song Magnificent was number 16 for 2009. At number 15 went to Brad Paisley. Ah, here it is. Welcome to the Future was the song, and that's number 15, and that's from his album American Saturday Night. Brad Paisley and Welcome to the Future, number 15 for 2009. At number 14 went to Bryan Adams from his 11th album, Tonight We Have the Stars, the first song from this CD. That's number 14 for 2009. Bryan Adams, Tonight We Have the Stars. Number 13 went to Lady Gaga. And her song Poker Face. This was her first top hit on my chart. Spent 4 weeks at number 1. And it's number 13 for 2009 from her album The Fame. That's Lady Gaga and Poker Face. And number 12 went to the group called Carolina Liar. Gotta spell it right. There it is. From their album Coming to Terms, the song Show Me What I'm Looking For. That's number 12 for 2009. The group Carolina Liar. And it's their only hit song on my chart. At number 11 went to Carrie Underwood, I Told You So, from her album Carnival Ride. I Told You So was the 10th song on there, song written by Randy Travis. And that's Carrie Underwood, I Told You So, number 11 for 2009. Number 10 went to Madonna, and Beat Goes On. This song she sang with Kanye West from her album Hard Candy. Beat Goes On was the 8th song on here. That's Madonna with Kanye West, Beat Goes On. Number 9 went to country artist Daryl Worley. There it is. And the song Sounds Like Life to Me. That was number 9 from his album Sounds Like Life, the title song. That's Daryl Worley. Sounds Like Life to Me. Number 9 for 2009. Number 8 went to Kenny Chesney. And this was from a different album. He had 2 albums that hit that year. I think that was this one, his Greatest Hits album, that's what it was. Greatest Hits Volume 2, Out Last Night was the song. And that's number 8 for 2009. Number 7 went to George Strait. And this was his second album for that year. And I want to say it was from this album here. Yep, there it is. Living for the Night. This is from his album Twang. 4 big hits from that album. And that's number 7 for 2009, Living for the Night. Number 6 went to Taylor Swift. This was from her first album. I had the CD for that one. And the song, Our Song, the 11th song on this CD. That's Taylor Swift, and her title album, Our Song, is number 6. And at number 5, that went to Rascal Flatts from their CD Unstoppable, the song Summer Nights, the 8th song on here. And that's number 5 for 2009. And then at number 4 was Taylor Swift. Tim McGraw. And that was the first song on this CD. And that's number 4 for 2009. Number 3 went to Taylor Swift. This was Taylor Swift's biggest year and her start into the music business. From her album Fearless, and the song Love Story. That's number 3 for 2009. Number 2 went to Keith Urban. And the song Only You Can Love Me This Way. Number 2 for 2009. Only You Can Love Me This Way from his album Defying Gravity. That's Keith Urban. And number 1 song of 2009 went to Taylor Swift. From her album Fearless, You Belong With Me. 7 big weeks at number 1 and the biggest song of 2009. Thank you for watching. Subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you next time.